I promise we have a snow day, cancel the class, but I promised I was going to do a mini class from home. I'm hoping some of you will be there. We're gonna start moving a little bit just to get our blood moving. Shoulders from side to side. This is gonna be a super mini version. It's not like a real studio class. Let's move and side to side. And lift your arms. And open. Just to get ready. Everybody joins. I hope you're doing it with me. And then if you want to post yourself doing what we're going to do, and tag me. Okay, now we're going to go one shoulder at a time. This is just a little warm-up, a quick warm-up. It's not as thorough as when we do it in the classes, but this is going to be a tiny bit. All right, good. Let's do a little bit of a side stretch to make sure we open up the sides. And then the other side. So Boston is snowing, and that's why we're not able to have class at the studio today. I'm gonna try to move from here. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna do a little combination. This is sort of a little multi-level class, and we're gonna start with the hip drops. So remember with the hip drops to have all your weight on the back leg, and we're going to make sure that's true by lifting the leg and making sure we are not shifting. And then we're going to lift the opposite arm, and we're going to make sure that we move just the right side. You want to like straighten the leg to do the preparation, and then you are going to just drop it, and we'll lift softly and we drop with emphasis down. Okay, so we're gonna do drop, and the second one's gonna be drop and release the foot off. So drop and release, drop and release. The next thing we're gonna do is going back, changing the weight backwards and front. So we do drop, release, back, front, drop, release. Okay, that's the first part. Let's do it with the other side. If you're like mirroring me, try to mirror me, it's easier. And now we're gonna do drop, release, back, front, drop, release. All right, so that's the first part of the combination. One more time with this side. Drop, release, back, front, drop, release. All right, the other side. And drop, release, back, front, drop, release. Make sure at all times you are lifting, that your head is pretty much on the same place. You want to be floating your ribcage over your pelvis. So every time you go up and down, it's not going to make your upper body go up and down. So lift, make that ribcage float, and then it's going to go drop, release, back, front, drop, release. All right. So one more time, this part, we're going to go with one side, and we're going to go drop, release, back, front, drop, release. I'm using my arms in 4th and 2nd, and then when I do the back, I'm going to 6th and 2nd, and then I open again up. So this goes 4, 4, 2nd, 4, and this one goes 2nd, 2nd, 6, 2nd. Okay? The other side. Drop, release, back, front, drop, release. The second part is going to have just circles moving sideways. So we're going to do our circle. Make sure the circle is very important. I always stress that you do that change of weight. If you're trying to stay on both feet the same and move, it's not going to go very clearly. So you need to do that side slide, that side shift of weight. Okay? So, starting with the weight on one side, I guess maybe it's going to be your right side. Try to mirror me. So this side. Okay? And then we're going to like go forward and weight in both, pushing forward your pelvis, and then to the right side and back again, 50-50, and now 100% on this side. So we do one circle. I'm going to use the time when my foot is free to sort of release the foot off the floor so I can sort of walk. If I want, I could even walk and go away from the screen. Hello, bye-bye. All right. Then I'm going to come back. Going to the other side. Front, back, because in the sides, the weight is completely free on one of the sides. So that allows you to walk. That's what we do when we walk. We free the weight from one leg. We are able to put it someplace else. If we don't free this one, we're never going to take the step, right? So you have to release the weight, and that means you put all 100% the weight on the other side. So same in the circle. You have the weight here, so then you can move the other one. And now you have a weight here, so you can move this leg. And close. I don't want to say much right or left because I'm not sure with all the shifts in the camera which is your right and left as you're going to be seeing this. Well, I hope you're following. So this is the second part. If we start with the weight on this side, we're going to take one circle and a half. So we do circle and half, and then we're going to do a little touch together here. All right? So now we're going to do the other side, and we do circle and half, touch the other side. All right? That's not the combo. That's just to present the combination, the movement. So circle and half, touch, circle and half, touch. Okay? All right. Are you doing it? I hope you are doing it. All right. If you just joined us, let's do a little stretch before we continue. So make sure you did some stretches. So if you didn't come at the very beginning, you can do some stretches now. It's never too bad time to do some stretches. I'm going to make a big circle. And that's never hurt to make a big Egyptian circle. All right, and now we're going to go with our small circles and a half. Circle and half, touch, circle and half, touch. Great. So how is the combination? It's going to be one circle and a half, half and half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You got a count of 8 with one circle and a half, and then half and half. Sometimes it's called like a half moon or like a croissant. So you can think of that way. All right, so if we start towards this side, we're going to start with this leg, and please follow me. Please make sure you are dancing, even snowing. And 1, 2, 3, touch, touch, touch. To add a little more interest, if you are more advanced, what I'm adding also when I do that touch, instead of just touching here, I'm adding a little bit of a contraction, like going in as I do this. So I'm coming in with a little contraction here. So half in, half in. It's a little more interesting than just doing half, touch, half, touch, half in, half in. It's like if I start going backwards and I hold it, sort of shorten here to contract and make like a little extra accent. Okay? All right, so combination all together without the music, because music is coming. We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now we're going to start the other side. So in the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and 8. Just follow this side.
Circle, half, half, half. Top, back, front, circle, half, half, half.
Okay, that was one. Now I'm gonna turn away because I may help some of you better. So I'm gonna, sorry.
Looking the other way around
Do the same, okay?
because that helps some people more. Drop, drop, back, drop. Circle, half, half, half. Drop, drop, back and drop. And circle, half, half, half. We keep going. One more time. Back, drop, circle, half, half, half. Good, we turn.
Alright. We're gonna start this side.
The other
Hip
side.
drop release.
Here we go
And
again.
go. Okay, going down.
Circle, half, half, half. Back, front, circle, half, half, half. Back, circle, half, half, half. Back. I missed the back.
And up.
We're doing some shimmies, up and down, changing levels. And I bump into the world. And we're focusing now in the Arabic countries. Music and dance.
Snowy Boston.
We are here in snowy Boston.
Good. And we're gonna be hopefully in class again next Monday. We have the beginner class at 8:45 and the intermediate class is at 7:35 actually. And then on Tuesday, like we would be today if it wasn't this snow, 7:35 for the beginner and 8:45 for the advanced. We get to do more interesting stuff. So there's all interesting, but it's more advanced. All right, so we're gonna start with the shimmy, which we do in all the classes. And this is the fundamental shimmy. Just moving the legs, lifting up our body. Let's see if I can be here. So all we're doing is move the knees, front, back.
It is very important when you do this shimmy to really breathe deeply. You might want to take more time to breathe out than breathe in. So you want to breathe in 1 and then breathe out 2, 3, 4.
Like a multi-level, I'm going
Because this is how you avoid stopping that shimmy. Otherwise, you will stop breathing and the hip will become more rigid and stop the vibration. Also, you stop sending enough oxygen to your muscles and your muscles need oxygen to keep working at their best. But actually, I'm not saying that you need to breathe in more. I'm saying that you need to breathe out, because most important here is the relaxation of the hips while you're doing this. I am also adding this voiceover because I have to sort of modify the sound. It tried uploading this before without talking, and these 3 minutes of music, I ended up getting a copyright claim from using the music, and they could be copied without paying the royalties, I guess. So this is why I'm trying to add some notes to help with the shimmy and also help me have this video available to you.
Keep going, so you
Make sure you keep breathing again and relax your mouth. That also shows that you are not holding your breath. So try to you can breathe through your nose, or you can even let a little bit air out when you exhale through your mouth. You're not going to be blowing, but just through a crack of your smile, a little bit of air going out doesn't hurt.
Side to side. So keep the movement as you
And we keep doing the shimmy.
in your slides.
And as you see, we can also change the direction of the shimmy. We make little hops side to side. Try to not move your heels too much. You move your heels is good because it makes the weight go from front to back of the feet. But what you don't want to do is lift your hips excessively, because then all you're going to be doing, instead of shimmying and causing this to vibrate your hips, it is going to cause your knees to go front and back or up and down like too much. So the energy doesn't come up, the vibration doesn't come up to your hip, and that doesn't work for your shimmy power. So do not pick up those heels a lot, up, down from the floor. Do not kick on the floor. The energy should not be on kicking the floor too much.
Okay, now we're gonna finish. I'm gonna do the taxing to kind of breathe a little bit and relax. And open. Let's go forward. Relax your back. Release your back. And bring your arms forward to stretch even more. Alright. And roll up. We can come up. And wave your hands all around your body. I'm going to sit. Let's do that. And now you feel like you're a mermaid. And move. And up. And the other side. I'm going to do some snake arms. I have some furniture here. I'm still doing it. Alright. And then finale. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. And as I said, we do this every Monday and Tuesday near Harbor Square at the Jose Mateo Ballet Studio. And there are many ways to sign. Right now there is a pass to do March and April that's available to register. Or you can just come and drop in one class, or you can get a class card for 5 classes, 10 classes. There are memberships, tons of ways that you can join us according to your schedule and how busy you are, how fast you want to learn. So, and on top of class, we also have right now an opening auditions for the troupe. this year is not, it doesn't have to be professionals or anything. It's just more of a multi-level. Probably gonna have several people at the student level, and that's okay, but you still need to audition because you still need to be able to kind of have the same vocabulary of movements that I use, which is the traditional Egyptian mostly. And other people come from other styles and like sort of have completely different movements and posture, and so that's harder to then learn the choreographies. And then you have to be able to learn choreography, and you know, there are many ways, like some have a little more difficulty than others. It just takes dedication. It's about how much dedication you put into it, but everybody can learn. And it's most about what you want to do. If you want to do it, you'll get it, I'm pretty sure. So we do the audition this Wednesday, the 20th, not this, next week, is the last day to register, and you have to show up on the 23rd for the audition itself. So it's a Saturday. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment, leave me a heart, leave me something. That's my son saying bye. Right. So again, I'm hoping that many of you will join me on Monday or Tuesday for more classes in person, and then I can see you and give you feedback, because this is not just enough. But I'm glad if you dance with me on that side. I am happy. This is my